Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Taurus's second half of May's reading for 2022. You can have Taurus anywhere in your chart, and of course, cross watchers are always welcome. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. And also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then we get blessings or karma accordingly. So I hope y'all are doing it all right. I am recovering. I'm in a lot of pain, and so it's also very cold downstairs in the bed and breakfast because they keep the air regulated down there at a constant temperature, and it's a little chilly down there for me. So I'm thinking that a lot of my readings just might be up here. So sorry about the background. You know, it's not exactly the best looking video, but it's not really how it looks. It's, you know, the information contained within the video. It's important. So, with that being said, I am in a lot of pain. I'm recovering from an injury that, you know, I've sustained, you know, working over the weekend, and I'm still not feeling quite right, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Please bear with me. I'm feeling a little bit slower than normal, but I'm having sharp pains, so I appreciate your patience in advance. But these readings need done, and so very patiently and very diligently I'm getting through them. So I've already said my prayers and pre-shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the second half of May? Nine of Cups and Release, which is the Death card. This is about someone not being satisfied with the life that they have gotten, and so they're releasing it. But I could have a hard time moving on, though, because I could be looking back at the past a lot. But we'll definitely be clarifying these energies here for you, Taurus and cross watchers. What else does Taurus and cross watchers need to know? I'm being told to put this deck down because we have Taurus and we have Scorpio. This is the time of year to let go of everything that doesn't meet your standards. Let go of everything that disappoints you. Let go of everything that doesn't make you happy. Because the end of a phase or a situation is happening anyway. So it's just, now's the time to let go. It's time to continue with the spiritual transformation. Move on and move forward here. And you can have Taurus anywhere in your chart. Doesn't necessarily have to mean it's your sun sign here. But for many of you, this could mean releasing the very thing that you thought was your wish fulfillment. Something that made you very emotionally happy at one time. Something that used to have your concerns fade away. And it used to be, you used to have such a love for life. When you had this feeling before. But now, what you thought was your wish fulfillment turned out to be a disappointment for some of y'all. And now's the time to release these situations, these people, these behaviors, these belief systems that aren't serving you here. It's about the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is it's about higher learning, spirituality, religion, long distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. And it's also about the 4th house of Cancer, unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. Clarifying the 9 of Cups is the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus. This could be about love and commitment, love and marriage. But this is somebody wants a brand new beginning. And, in a reciprocal love that's equal and balanced. That's full of loyalty and love and commitment and marriage. Someone's wish fulfillment is someone who can make and keep their promises here. Promise to love, to honor, to protect. Till death do you part. And this is a new start in reciprocal and balanced love. This could be a friendship. This could be a relationship. Reconciliation. But it definitely leads to love and romance and marriage and commitment here. And that's what someone's wish fulfillment is. And I really, really resonate with this because I identify with this too. This is something that would make me very emotionally fulfilled. All my wishes would come true. I'm just missing that love component. That's what I've been waiting on, right? But this is a time of endings to make way for the new beginning. So you had to release everything that didn't serve you. All of the relationships with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Some of you could have been walking away from jobs, walking away from other situations that weren't benefiting you. It was just bringing you down, using up all of your energy and making you tired. And this is all about someone's spiritual transformation. someone's really changed here. And you have Taurus and Scorpio both in your chart here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the release card. This is about releasing the old life and everything that you used to do in your old life to hold you back here. Yeah. All the bad decisions that you've made in the past. Two of Wands in reverse. Releasing all the decisions that you made that were not based out of love or wisdom. Decisions that didn't bring you victory. You're letting go of. Absolutely. I said that. You're letting go of. 9 of Wands in reverse. That is letting go of. That's surrendering it. You're just letting it go. All the bad choices from the past. Everything you've ever done. You're just done. Letting it go. Moving on. We got the 3 of Swords. We got the 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is heartbreak from third-party situation. And that's something else that you're surrendering and letting go. As like the role that you played in that. In a heartbreak in a third-party situation. $33. Very significant. So, check out the angel numbers in the link below. But to sum up, the angel number 33, it's all about collaborating with the ascended masters to ascend here. Taking all of your pain and your heartbreak and just releasing it. Accepting full responsibility for the part that you played in everything. And just letting it all go. So you can become a brand new person here. Yeah. 8 of Swords in reverse. Freeing yourself. Freeing yourself from a life that just brought you a lot of unhappiness and pain and sorrows and illnesses. Because you're making better choices now than you did before in the past. When your eyes are open to the fact that there was a time where your bad decisions were the reason why you were in so much pain and sorrow and illness here. And it was because of false belief systems. Not wanting to change. And you freed yourself from it. This reminds me of the time when I made the decision to stop neglecting my body and start taking care of myself. After 40 years of abusing my body by depriving it of nutrients and giving it all kinds of garbage, and I just was really trapped in the belief system that I was just stuck in my ways and that was just the way it was going to be, and I was just going to stay that way until I died. And then it got really, really sick and I couldn't move around very well. And it really broke my heart. And that's really what what brought me to transform was breaking free of my own self-destructive patterns here. Breaking free of my own bad choices. It's hard to believe the person that I used to be and the person that I am now. But I can tell you something. I understand so much more now than I ever did before. And now that I can understand, I have more compassion. I have more empathy. For others who find themselves in similar situations. This is like walking away from a shitty life that meant nothing because of bad choices and heartache, and working together with people who didn't have your best interests in mind. Walking away from all that. That's in the past now. That's what's ending. The new beginning is this Nine of Cups energy. What you were always wishing and longing for, and waiting for, and manifesting, and praying for. Because with endings bring new beginnings. The new beginnings are almost here. So, if you had a life where you left behind a lot of insincere and a lot of immature and a lot of unapologetic people, this is for you. People that have wanted to use you, manipulate you, abuse you, and take whatever they could take from you and swindle or whatever, mercilessly, right in front of your face, without your knowledge or consent. You're walking away from that life, coming into a brand new life. Loyalty, dedicated friendships, and a dedicated relationship. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Cups for Taurus and the Cross Watchers, please and thank you. You had to come out of poverty. You had to come out of conflict, chaos, competition, jealousy, drama, arguments. You had to come out of this energy first in order to be able to turn that Ten of Pentacles reversed into the Ten of Pentacles upright. Because you came from poverty. You came from divorce. You came from a broken home. And all you knew was fights and chaos and jealousy and discord and arguments and chaos and bullshit. But you don't have to know that life no more. You don't have to know the life of backstabbers in your family. The backstabbing spouses. Yeah. You don't have to defend yourselves against anybody that you love anymore. Whether this be your friends, your family, your lovers, your spouses, your children, your coworkers. The conflict is over. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. Because now you're in your new beginning now, Taurus and cross watchers. Could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. I have Gemini in my Venus, so. And I have Taurus in my Sun and Mercury. So this definitely resonates with me. But it's not just about me. Because these readings resonate with so much more than just me. But you're about to walk into a whole new life where you're not going to have to defend yourselves anymore. You're not going to have to stand up for yourselves. You're not going to have to argue. You're not going to have to be in poverty. And you're not going to have to constantly be watching your back with the people that you love and care about the most here. As part of your brand new beginning. Please clarify the 9 of Cups for Taurus and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Nine of Cups. Oh boy. Empress with the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles. So the Empress and this Taurus situation here is in isolation. They live alone and they're focused on their work, their employment, and their finances here. And then we have the 2 of Wands, the Emperor, and the 4 of Swords. The tale of 2 Tauruses. We got one Taurus with Virgo and Libra in their chart. They're over here busy working. And we have another Taurus with Aries in their chart. And they took the wrong path because this flipped out too. The Knight of Swords in reverse. They took the wrong path because they didn't take action. They didn't stand up for themselves. And these emperors are now worried. They can't rest. They can't think. They can't sleep. They can't meditate. They can't rest. They can only focus on knowing that they went down the wrong path by not taking action towards their empress, because this all came out together. And these emperors, what's at the bottom of the deck? Full in the upright. And underneath that is death. Complete change. Top of the deck is the 10 of Wands reverse. And the Tower in reverse. So these emperors, they were afraid of change. And now they're releasing that fear of change. And they're... So Scorpio energy is here. These emperors, they were afraid of change. They resisted change. And now they're different. Since this last eclipse that happened just the 15th into the 16th, there's been a complete change in these emperors here. And they're releasing all their burdens, everything that doesn't serve them. And they want their brand new beginning. They're ready to take that leap of faith. Whereas they were afraid before. Now they're not. Or that could just be the wish fulfillment of the Empress. Could be. But the Empress is over here working. They're going within. The Empress is a spiritual teacher. Sorry about that. The Empress is a spiritual teacher. And they're busy working. They're helping others. They're in service to others. And when you're over here focused on your work and your service here, that gives your divine counterpart that energetic space to surrender all their fears and everything that held them back before, and to help them embrace the changes that are ahead here. Because these masculines are going from someone who was like so afraid of change that they resisted at every turn, to being changed and taking this leap of faith here. And all it took is releasing everything that is weighing you down, everything that makes you feel like shit, that burdens you. People, places, things, behaviors, addictions, mindsets, jobs, whatever, that are holding you down and holding you back here. Please clarify the Death card. So we have Aries, Aquarius, lots of Scorpio energy, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, yeah, these emperors are coming from unhappy and unstable homes here. There's no peace here. And these emperors are needing to release these things here. They're releasing their unhappy and unstable homes. They're releasing the codependent and toxic relationship that they have with their unstable baby mama spouse, who has Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising in their chart. This isn't a Capricorn who wants to work. This is a Capricorn with their hand out and expectations high. It's about releasing your addictions. Releasing your addiction to providing for this karmic spouse here that is just doing nothing but creating a lot of unhappiness and instability and a lot of chaos within this emperor's home here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is very greedy and toxic and materialistic. They're a gold digger. And this is someone who married for financial stability. because they have some kind of insecurities and hang-ups about working. There's something that these karmic feminines can't do very well. They might have poor math skills. They might have poor social skills. But there's something about these karmic feminines that that keep them held back in the workplace. They don't have any confidence there because they're not good at it, because there's some kind of a skill that they're lacking. I mean, if they worked on it, it would be just fine. But they don't even want to try. They're just content to hang on to these old, loveless, stale, chaotic marriages that is causing everybody in this situation pain. But they're holding on to the very thing that's making everybody miserable. That's what it they're so desperate to hang on to the very thing that's making them miserable, because this is too much work. I mean, it's easier to go out there and just make the paycheck, I would think. It doesn't have to take all this bullshit to get some money in your hand. It shouldn't. Holy Spirit, please clarify the death card for Taurus and their cross watchers. Please and thank you. The release card. Releasing of karma. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Top of the deck is the Six of Swords. And they're leaving these karmics in a very sneaky way. Seven of Swords. And they're going to get judgment for that. Underneath the Seven of Swords is the Two of Cups. Underneath that is the Moon. Someone with Cancer in their chart has definitely been deceiving themselves that there was love in this situation when there really wasn't. Whether it could have been the Emperor, it could have been the karmic feminine. But when the love goes away, so does the money. And that's the betrayal. What's this Judgment in reverse about? Six of Swords. Ace of Swords. You won't get any karma if you tell the truth and why you're leaving. You can't just sneak away. There's got to be a truth, even if it's a letter leaving behind the truth. The truth is, you want a divorce. Yeah. So the Emperor is going to leave these karmics. And the truth is that they want a divorce. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Nine of Pentacles in the upright is someone who is independent and single. They want a divorce. They want to be single. And that's just the truth. And that is the karma of these karmic feminines. They're reaping the karma that they deserve here. And the Four of Cups. Their karma is to be ignored, to be left behind, to be divorced, to be ignored. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. And the top of the deck is the Five of Swords. This karmic really, 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 really hates the Empress here. They don't see the Empress as the Empress. They see themselves as the Empress. They see the Empress as the Queen of Wands, the other woman. And there is a lot of hate, envy, bitterness, manipulation, wanting to win at all costs here. This is wanting revenge on the Divine Feminine. So watch your backs. Some of these karmics could be wanting revenge. Yeah. They're going to be crazy and out of balance and out of control. And they're going to look fine, but they're not fine. These people are psychotic and out of their minds because they got left. They're no longer getting that attention because they lost. They didn't get that public victory, success, and recognition that they were looking for. This is someone with a wounded ego coming back for revenge. This is someone who is impatient, out of control, argumentative, uncooperative, psycho. But this is just low vibrational energy for their ego being bruised here. These emperors walking away from them here. These karmics are coming back with apologies and invitations to a party or a date to make up for some shit, but really it's a trap. It's revenge. There's no love, there's no nurturing, there's no giving, there's no celebration, but they're lying to you because they want to do something to hurt you, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, or both of you. And all because they were in their pride and ego and feeling defeated and at a loss. And feeling some public humiliation here for being left behind. And these karmics don't want to compromise. They want to keep these masculines at all costs. But that's what happens after they get released and walked away from. just know they'll be popping back up for sure. Holy Spirit, what else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the last part of May 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So these karmics are going to be in poverty and out of balance and out of control and under serious karma. So yeah, they're going to be wanting a little bit of revenge here a little bit later. Because they're going from getting all the attention to being ignored. But that's exactly what you do with a greedy narcissist. You ignore them. Yeah. The karmic's going to turn into the chaser. They're going to turn into the chaser of this codependent relationship because they have a fear of abandonment. Because they have some kind of insecurity, some kind of hang-up, something that makes them not good at work. Like it could be they have bad math skills, they have poor social skills. Then we have coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. This karmic very well could be trying to crash your date. So be on the lookout for that. They could be showing up at your date to ruin your date. Isn't surprising. It's not funny, but it is, but it's not. We got I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. So that's the Emperor going to be asking their Empress out on a date. And their self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship chaser karmic is going to be love bombing the shit out of them and chasing them, because that's what narcissists do. They're gonna turn up the charm on that love bombing because they don't want it to end. These karmic that doesn't want it to end with coffin in reverse because they didn't receive what they need. What do they need? Their perceived need is the financial stability. So that's why they don't want it to end, because that perceived need is still open and needs to be met. They don't want you to progress, emperors. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to close out the cycle with them in it. They don't want you to have your brand new beginning with your divine counterpart here. Holy Spirit, what else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the second half of May 2022? Please and thank you. Yeah, they want to keep these karmic relationships afloat with their narcissistic love bombing and this one-sided relationship, but many of these masculines are just going to turn their backs and never go back. Yeah, girl talk and love. These emperors are going to be spending time with their friends. They're going to be moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun because they're in love. They want unconditional love. They're loving themselves. They have, they have that feeling of oneness. They have passion. They have affection. And there's attraction here. There's love and like here between the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, the Emperor is ascending here. No longer heartbroken. The Emperor is running. Running from the karmic. emperors are no longer heartbroken. They're no longer deeply hurt. They're no longer sad from the separation, from the breakup. They're no longer feeling lost. They're no longer grieving. They're no longer mourning, because they're ascending. They're ascending. And how are they ascending? They'll be ascending whenever they run away from this karmic and they start revealing how they truly feel to their divine counterpart, and letting that romance and that connection bloom. Once they can get moved out of the karmic home and get that divorce here rolling. Yeah, soulmates in reverse. So that karmic feminine is a karmic soulmate. It's a karmic soul contract that is being revoked. It is over. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. There is no second chances. It's time to grow and transform your life. It's time to start. It's time to stop looking for new beginnings, karmics, because it's over. Love call at the top of it. In the reverse. There's no love left in this situation. No one's expressing their love to you, to the karmic soulmates, because it's over. They're being left behind. These emperors are ascending, and this is the beginning of their sacred union with their divine counterparts. What does Taurus and their cross watchers need to focus on for healing? Jesus, the divine healer. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. I'm getting that for some of y'all divine feminines out here, this is resonating with. Y'all are very close to Jesus. And you do a lot of praying. And this is one of Jesus's miracles, I'm getting. So it's time to thank Jesus for his divine healing power and presence. Because his presence and healing power is all through this connection. This is like a second chance at wish fulfillment. Improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation. And this is over this Nine of Cups situation. It's over the love and the revealing of the feelings and the marriage and the commitment and the new beginning in that. This is someone's wish fulfillment. So Jesus is all through this. He has heard your prayers. And the health of this connection is improving here. What does Taurus and their cross watchers need to focus on for healing? Recovery and laughter is the best medicine. Maybe some of y'all are sick or wounded or depressed or something. And really just improve your health and recovered. And laughter. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Laughter is the best medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to catch and find humor and irony within every human drama. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Because it's like, it's a release. And it's not like yelling. But this is about learning to see the brighter side of life. About a specific connection here. That is someone's definite wish fulfillment here. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to focus on for healing? Massage. Yep, for sure. Meat. I've had a massage once already this week, and I'm gonna have another one right after my next chiropractor adjustment. So, 2 in the same week. I know that's how it resonates for me, so if this reading is resonating for you, go to the chiropractor and get a massage, or book yourself a massage. You know, self-care treatment and recovery. Just rest, recover right now, improve your health. Stay focused on the lighter side of things, but stay focused on your self-care at this time. You deserve to receive massages and other self-care treatments. That'll help improve your health and help you recover here. We have yes, leave a stressful situation behind, and sobriety. I'm getting many of these emperors, yes, they are leaving their stressful situations behind. And not only that, but they're coming sober. So you don't have to worry about codependency and addictions here, because they're releasing that. These emperors cannot take the stress or the pressure anymore. They have to leave these such stressful situations behind. And they're leaving them sober. They're no longer indulging in drugs or alcohol, or worrying, overgiving, stressing out. Whatever these emperors are addicted to, they're turning their back on their addictions. Awesome. And it's really all about leaving behind those that don't have your best interest in mind to go towards your best life. That's what this is all about. Ending the bad situations with the bad people. So the new life with the new experiences, with the love and the cooperation and the teamwork and the loyalty can begin. It is so weird. How is it that all these signs that I'm doing readings for, they're all like well over an hour long. And Tauruses, they're always under an hour long. And I'm still pulling the same amount of cards. I don't understand what's happening. It's the sign that it's the shortest reading. But, you know, it's still about the same amount of cards here. So, I guess I'm more efficient on my own sun sign. I don't know. But these readings take as long as they take. Just noticing how the Taurus ones run around there. Under the 60-minute mark, and all the other ones are well over 60 minutes. One no in reverse. This is the breakup. The breakup has to happen before a union can happen. And that's exactly what this is. And I'm not even going to bother to read it because that's the message. A divorce is happening, so another marriage can form. Bottom line. These karmic unions are coming to a close. They have to. They're obligated to. And that's what this is. The universe aligning for these karmic unions. For that soul contract and that soul agreement to be severed, completely released, and let go of. So there's going to be a whole lot of changes going on, a whole lot of shaking going on. And karmic unions dissolving and divine unions emerging, coming together. So that's what I have for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my work and my channel and all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all so much. Really pray for everyone that this resonates for, because universal alignments are here, miracles are happening, things are happening. And for many of y'all, your Tauruses, especially if you have Scorpio on your chart, you're gonna have all of your wishes coming true. It's like a true rags to riches story here. Going from everyone around you betraying you, and manipulating you, and abusing you, and mistreating you, to everyone around you loving you and supporting you, and protecting you. It's going to be true 360 degrees. Unless, of course, you're the karmic energy who's off learning, or about to be learning their lessons now. The good thing about that is whenever before I was in my Empress energy, I had to learn a lot of lessons, and I learned them, and I came out from the Empress in the reverse to the Empress in the upright. It's a lot of hard work. I was a little dedicated and committed to doing the hard work. But just gives these karmics that opportunity for their own personal healing and transformation. Because we're all called to transform. None of us are allowed to stay the same. The more we try to stay the same, that's like resistance. And when you're in resistance, that's when the universe, they get hard on you. Might not be that year, the next year, 5 years, 10 years from then. It could be 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the road, but however long you're waiting for it, you're still going to get that lesson, and it's still going to come. And so those that have been afraid to change in the past and would be resistant to change, eventually they're taught why change is necessary. Put you in so much pain that you're begging for change. that you're praying for change, that you're meditating on change, that you're focused on absolutely nothing but change. And like, not a lot happens for a long time. Because you're waiting. Waiting sucks. When you're in that energy of waiting, that your weight's waiting. But anyhow, that's what I have for y'all. And like I said, thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all so much. It means a lot to me that I'm not making these videos for them to go unnoticed, that I'm not sitting here talking to myself, that they resonate with a lot more people than just myself. And I'm always grateful for that. And whatever is meant for us is opening up for us, and that's just how we're going to look at it. The change will come in very difficult and unpleasant and surprising ways, but the change is coming, and the change is coming for the benefit of those in Emperor and Empress energy in the upright. Those that have earned something through their hard work, and is earning their spiritual ranking through their hard work, having the internal match their outside world. This is like embracing the change. And these divine masculines embracing the change, releasing all their burdens, and going all into their brand new beginning. Taking that leap of faith now, whereas in the past, they weren't willing to do that before. Because of belief systems that were keeping them stuck, keeping them held back. They didn't realize that their belief systems were helping to keep them stuck. So, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll be talking to y'all soon.